first of all the actions that have been taken by the police is under the Internal Security Act, and this is done under Section 73(1), which is within the discretion of the police. If they feel that public order is under threat, or there is a question of possible conflict within the country, and the intention of any preventive law is to avoid such incident from happening, and they have very strong and good reason to believe that the conflict could take place in Malaysia, public order can be jeopardized and threatened if they do not take quick action. I think this country is multiracial, multi-ethnic, multicultural. There are sometimes the interaction between the various races in this country can be fragile. Therefore, it is important that we take very strong notice of any unhappiness, or in Malay we say kegelisahan, yang boleh mengganggu ketentraman awam. It is not intended for us to wait, I think, so far as the police is concerned. And I can tell you that under this action, the police need not refer to me for the Section 73(1) ISA. It is their discretion, their assessment of what happened. Of course, they would let me know what they intend to take. So I think there have not been any malice or intention on their part. It's been done professionally. And so we have Raja Petra has been brought in because sufficient notice, warnings have been given to him. He has been brought and investigated under different acts, and yet he continued with his activities which create tension. The bottom line is tension, and Teresa Kok is the same way. She has touched on a very sensitive issue about the question of the azan in the morning, that it should be stopped. I think these are things in our country we have always tried not to interfere with the rituals or religious practices of any particular race or religion. You imagine if each one of us comment, "Oh, you should not burn this thing, you should not do this thing," then it can create ill will, ill feelings, which will cause possible open conflict between the various races. And I think based on police work on the ground, there has been real fear. People start to hoard, buy food. They are scared of what possibly can happen, starting from the Pematang Pauk election, and then the Ahmad Ismail publication of the Ahmad Ismail's speech in Pematang Pauk. It has gone on, and I think if the last, so when we heard the chief of the armed forces make a statement that the racial tension is high, situation is not stable, that and the military has never participated in any of our when it comes to civil disorder. It is always the police that handle and follow the matter closely. In the case of the reporter, she is the person who made the first report, and which was published by her newspaper. So we have to get to the bottom of it, and we have received information that her life had been threatened, there have been calls about possible injury to her. So we decided to get to the bottom of it, and the police did exactly that. And the police brought her in, and then this detention is not under the minister's order. It's for a maximum period of 60 days for the police to assess the situation, and they can, after the 60 days has expired, recommend to the minister whether he wants to hold the person under the ISA under Section 8. And so upon being, she has cooperated with us, and today at 2:30 she has been released. So we cannot be simply listening to third party or hearsay. So we bring in, she cooperated with us, she gave us all the necessary information, and off she goes. So she's no longer under detention by the police, and I think there is a situation. We will not abuse the ISA. It takes, we have always considered freedom as sacrosanct, as important to the democratic principles and practices in any parliamentary democracy. But at the same time, we will not compromise on public order and security. We will take action against anyone, be it individual, organization, media or blogs, who can jeopardize public order or who will threaten the peace and security of this country, or the style and livelihood of our people is put in danger. So that's what the action of the police, and I think we will now, the other two, will continue with the investigation and see what would be the outcome. And I think if there is no reason to hold anybody, that particular person will be released within the 60 days. Otherwise, there will be a recommendation to the minister to make whatever necessary order as provided under the law. We have acted within the law, and I don't think, to us, the most important people that we need to safeguard is the interests of the majority, public interest. We must ensure that the public feel safe, the public feel comfortable. They do not feel that at any time racial riots or conflicts, open conflicts can happen in our country. People may agree or people may not agree with the position taken, but the police is in the best position to judge the security situation in the country, and I think they have done exactly that.